When it comes to the bridal journey to finding a photographer, how far out do they usually reach out to you from their wedding day? What's a very common like time frame that you see?
Yeah, typically 1.5 years out.
Wow, really?
Yeah.
Oh, that's so much different than the videography. Oh, yeah. That's really cool because then now you have more time to work with them, right?
Yes, yeah. I really get to know them. I love the whole journey with them. And I always tell all of my couples, please use me as a resource because typically I'm the next thing after the venue.
Right.
A lot of them will have just venue or a planner. And then next thing is photography. So, getting to be on that journey with them and everything and help them shape their, vendor dream team and just kind of help them, if I've shot at their venue a lot, giving them like advice and things like that. And also part of that journey is their engagement session and working with them on that. And that's where I really get to know my couples and have some fun with them before and establish a comfort level throughout, between that time.
Yeah, I mean that's something that's really unique for you, and photography is you get that extra session with them for the engagement session,
Yeah.
So you really get to know your couple so far out, and that's really important, I think, for a lot of wedding couples to understand is like with the photographer, you're going to get to know your photographer well in advance. So when it's, and I've always noticed this when I show up to a wedding day, how much the photographer is already comfortable with the couple. And I'm still trying to help break that a little bit. It definitely takes us a little bit more time, but that's really cool and unique about, with what you offer is that engagement session way in advance of the actual wedding day. So that's really cool. What are some tips or tricks that, that you could tell wedding couples that, when they're looking for a wedding photographer, like why is it 1.5 years out? Why do you work with your photographer, like with scheduling and like coming up with like all the things that really will help make their day really special?
Yeah. I mean, not only do we book up really quickly, thinking about what you want to use, like if engagement session photos for, like some of them use them for save the dates, some of them are decor, things like that. Save the dates have to go out like 6 to 8 months before. So kind of having your photographer booked before that and also kind of thinking of like what kind of season you want to do that in, all that kind of plays a factor into when you need to like book your photographer. The further you book them out, the more flexibility you have with like when and when you can schedule your engagement session and things like that. And again, just kind of building that that trust and having rapport beforehand. And working on like timeline stuff and because I find that a lot of vendors like hair and makeup that you wouldn't think have anything to do with like the photo, because we show up and they're pretty much done, but they do need to know like our timeline and stuff like that. So I think that we play a very big role in helping them build timelines and fill out their day and kind of help the other vendors as well.